Okay, folks, I'm going to tell you my rat initiation story. And some of you will think I'm crazy, and that's totally okay. So, the reason I am able to live off grid in the wilderness alone without a car or a job is because I constantly work on my state of mind so that I'm in alignment with the divine in the sense that I am in a positive, faithful state of mind. And it's working for me amazingly. And granted, I still have blocks and areas where I have fear and I don't believe. And so then life throws curveballs at me, not because life's trying to torture me or anything like that. It's because I've been asking to regain my power, my full faith, my peace. And so then life starts showing me where I don't have it, and it gives me the perfect things and that's my goat saying yes. It gives me the perfect things to overcome that. So recently, I had a wood rat trying to move in underneath my shipping container home, and it was just banging around at night, just nonstop noise because they shred materials and stuff. And so I'm outside in the middle of the night with a rake, raking out like massive amounts of stuff that the rat has collected under my house. And we're talking half the stuff that I had lost from my outdoor kitchen and things, strainers and forks and knives and socks and like just tons of things that I was missing, clothespins I was finding in this rat's nest. And so I raked it all out, and then I went back to sleep, and then it was bringing more stuff in. And then I went back out and I raked more out. And so this went on for a couple nights, and I was exhausted. And I felt totally terrorized by these rats because they're relentless. And they're actually really adorable, and they're very important to the ecosystem. And I would never poison them because then I would poison all the animals around me. But it was very troubling. My sleep is so important to me. But because I believe that everything happens for a reason, I was like, okay, this is trying to teach me something. I need to embrace this. Well, finally, the rats stopped trying to move in under my house, and then they moved into my roof. Oh my God, so noisy. And they were up there chewing on stuff that I had put some like plastic reflective insulation on in the inside of the roof before I knew better. I would never do that now. And they're chewing on it, and I'm hearing them and banging around and running around, and I can't sleep, and I'm totally feeling terrorized by these rats, like a total victim. So I was like, okay, I could be at war with the rats. I could, just do everything I could to get them out of there. But I know better because I've had these experiences before, and I've learned so much from them and transformed so much from them. So I took a good look at myself, and I felt my body, and I was like, okay, where am I feeling? Where am I telling myself the story that I'm a victim? Where am I feeling that anxiety in my body, that tension? And I located it, and it was all root chakra stuff. If you're not familiar with chakras, that's okay. It's just a part of the body that is connected to your security and your safety and your connection to family and to earth, and also to your finances, and just that sense of safety and connection and being taken care of. And so, there was a part of me that had not healed from my childhood of still feeling terrorized by the family that I grew up in. And so I'm still telling myself this story that I'm a victim. And so what with these rats banging away, it's just amplifying that story. So I made a huge effort to believe in my peace more than I believed in being terrorized, to believe that I am taken care of, to believe that I am protected, to believe that things are working out for me. And it was very challenging while they were making all this noise and I was not sleeping. A couple times I did go outside and just shine my light where they were, just to help, because it was really hard to change my state of mind. But I kept working on it, and I finally started to let go and trust that my well-being is important to God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, to source, and that it is there for me, and that I don't need to keep feeling like a victim, and I don't need to continue this story. And then they went away. They went away. And I've been sleeping like a baby for the last 3 nights. And I feel like my life is going to change drastically after this. I call this my rat initiation because I am no longer serving this fear, telling this story, living in this and recreating it. I may be challenged to a few times more until I really get it down solid. But I know it works, and I know I'm going to overcome this and completely change my state of consciousness and thus change what I'm attracting to me in my life. And, so for those of you who think that's crazy, it's okay, but I'd like to just plant a seed to think about, because wherever you go in the world, whether you're going to live off grid and think you're going to have this perfect life because you're out of society, you're always going to have those challenges, because wherever you go, there you are. Your state of consciousness will draw to you whatever state of consciousness you're in. If you live in fear, you're going to draw things to you to fear. And if you live in faith, you're going to draw things to you that will just bring so much joy and bliss and wonder. And that's my journey. That's how I'm doing it. And I share this with people because it works so incredibly well for me. And I've watched people who have far more resources and money and family and technology and things struggle so much because they are living in the prison of their own consciousness. And they don't understand that what they need to change is their consciousness, not try and fight everything around them, not try and change everything around them, not even try and rely on all these technological things to make up for a state of consciousness that is bringing pain and suffering. So just wanted to share that, and I'm pretty sure you're going to see some amazing things happen in my life in the near future because I'm overcoming this. All thanks to the rats.